Hey, hey, hello there guys, and girls, and how are you all doing? I do hope that you are doing all rather fantastic today. Right, yes, we're back in Alaskan Road Truckers Highway Edition on the Xbox Series X. And I thought that we would just take a nice little job and just go for a ride. Right, so let me just get the hood back on. I've had a good rest. I've had something to eat. We've got the ++ sign, so that's quite good. The office is over there. Why not? Let's just drive over there, because chances are we're either going to get that container there or that one over there. Let's take the handbrake off. There we go. That'll do us. Just saves a bit of a walk, doesn't it? Just saves a bit of a walk. Right. Hello there, my darling. Let's get a job off you. She has got those piercing eyes, hasn't she? She looks a bit like a zombie. Right, so I want to... yeah, this one. See you later on. Where are we? Ah, that trailer over there. Right, okay, cool. Let's jump in here and we'll scoot across to the driver's seat. Alright, let's get the ignition up. Get our handbrake off. Right, let's see if we can get this in one go, eh? I love the exhaust coming from the stacks on this, you know. I think we're lined up there. There we go, that'll do us. Alright, let's get ourselves hooked up. Let's put the 5th pin in. Nicely done. Get our struts up, or our feet, struts, and let's get our Susie wires connected. Do the electrics first. So we're transporting meat. I don't think. Do you know what? I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Sometimes I am. You know, sometimes I am. But here's the air hose connected. But I don't believe that we've ever had a footage unit before. Very nicely done. Really nice. Right, so we're transporting meat. You can just see there in the top right hand side of the screen. So it's meat to the Alpine market. We've got 8 hours and 4 minutes to do it in, 8 hours and 3 minutes. On the top left hand side, it shows you the seasons that we're in. So we're coming towards the end of spring now. It's +1 degree outside. The road surface is dry and it's 9:57 in the morning. With that being said and done, guys, shall we roll out? Right, which is the way out of here? Aha. It was a bit sketchy getting in here on our last episode, wasn't it? So, but it was at night time, so we got the added advantage. Excuse me, bloody hell. Of it being daylight now. Doesn't the game look amazing? Really does. Oh, it's a bit of a steep old hill, this is, isn't it? There's one of those micro pauses. Right, where are we going? We are taking a... Let's back up a bit. We want to take a right here. Ooh, the AI traffic is being good today. Thank you very much. Right, we are on our way on the Alaskan highway, guys. We have 324 miles to go. Isn't it lovely to be back in the Alaskan wilderness? Just look at those mountains. Look absolutely fan-friggin-tastic. Love it. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, see the speed of him come around there? Crazy mother trucker. Yeah, the AI traffic in this game, sometimes it's quite intelligent. So like if you're stuck in a bit of a queue that you've created, so there's nothing in front of you, but there's a couple of cars behind, they will attempt to come out and overtake you, which I quite like. These lakes to the left and the right there, really nice. I wonder whether we'll see any wildlife. Whoa, 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 whoa. Overshot that. Whoa, jackknifed the freaking truck. Almost. Almost. That was almost a wipeout. That was me paying too much attention, chatting to you guys, and not paying attention to the sat-nav on the bottom left-hand side of the screen. Well, at least we're taking these little dirt tracks. There's no chance of us... Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. I was just going to say there's no chance of us meeting any traffic coming the opposite way, but there we go. I stand corrected! I do get things wrong from time to time. 25 zone. Just keep an eye out for the police because we're doing 30... Oh, there's no police. Sometimes the police hang around these bridges. There we go. Shift down a bit. Nicely done. Yes, so how are you all doing, guys? What the frick now is that? Is that just a marker in the road? That looks like it's a marker there, doesn't it? What the friggin' hell is that? What the friggin' hell is that? Yeah, I see the way the traffic comes past you. Just jump out. Whoa, bloody hell! But I am taking up all the friggin' roads. Yes, so let's see whether these go past us. No, these ones just decide to be absolute tools and decide to stick up there behind us. What the friggin' hell is this? Can we move this? Oh, shut up! Friggin' moving in a minute. Right, for some reason they've just put that over a stone marker. There we go. See? Going past, see? Just like I was saying, that's really cool, that is. Really cool. Yeah, so I wonder what these stone markers are for. Maybe like a milestone marker, maybe? But I've not seen. I've seen them occasionally, but I've not seen them with this like type of a container over it. That's quite cool. It's cool for me. Right, let's get ourselves going. It's the little things in life that make me happy. The marker there as well. What's this? Limestone quarry. Oh, right. Charge. Oh, my words. The car's just gone into the back of us because I was trying to read the friggin' sign. And now we got charged $155 for it. Well, they can go and get stuffed. Not paying it. Not paying it. That's one place I've never been to in this game, is the limestone quarry. Maybe it's when you get a higher license. Yeah, maybe it is when you get a higher license. Let's have a quick look at the licenses that I've got. Right, so I've got a C license there. So maybe when we get a D license for heavy loads and unusual weight distribution, that is a big word for me, weight distribution. I'll get to my tongue around that one. Yeah, so maybe when I get a D license, I might be able to acquire a few jobs that'll take us to the quarry. And we just passed a sign there saying watch out for bison. So we'll have to keep our eyes open. There we go, we should be able to pick up a bit of speed coming down here. Do you know what? Do you know a couple of episodes ago on Alaskan Road Truckers when I was talking about Bigfoot? Now a few people got back to me and they said, Jack, somebody's definitely been pulling your leg because there's no Bigfoots in this game. But you know what? In my little mind's eye, I have convinced myself that there's a Bigfoot in the game, and just like in real life, it's being really elusive. Still watching out for it. Keeping my eyes peeled. Isn't that a lovely body of water on the right hand side there? Really nice, isn't it? Ooh. Whoa, 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 whoa! Right, and that is why I don't drive in third person. Look at the state of this. It almost ended up down the ditch. And into there. Oh my word, it's never a dull day, is it? Never a dull day. On an episode of anything with me. Right, let's just stick to first person driving. Well, that definitely deserves a like. Yeah, guys, if you haven't already done so, hit that like button for me. That'll be absolutely fan-friggin-tastic. And if you're new to the channel and you haven't already done so, please consider hitting that subscribe button. We are officially over 1,000 subscribers now, guys, which is really, really, really good. So thank you so much to all of you new guys that have just come on board, and to all of you existing guys that have been here since the very beginning. Right, where are we going? Let this car go. Not necessarily he's going to wait for us. He's waiting for us, isn't he? Yes, he is. Nice one. Ooh, this is quite nice, isn't it? Nice little bit of farm. Oh, nice farm, I should say. Yeah, I wonder what it is that they're grown. Maybe corn, or maybe wheat or barley. Let me know your thoughts on what you think they are growing in those fields. Come on, it's a bit of a steep hill. We're struggling here. Yeah, hopefully, quite soon, we should have enough money to buy ourselves a new rig, which I'm looking forward to. I want to try and get something on the, if I can, along the same sort of lines as the way that this truck looks. So I quite like it. Just depends on how much money I've got and what sort of trucks are available in my price range. And do we need diesel? No, we're all right. I'll tell you what, when we had that spin out just before, it was a really good job that we didn't. We were really lucky that we didn't damage our load. Our load's still 100%. Right, we've got a bit of a chicane coming up. A bit of a wiggly road. There's a barrow there on the left hand side. I tell you what, you know what? There's a lot of trash left here on the sides of the road that people have just dumped. Ooh, I see that police car there. I see you, Mr. Police Officer. Ooh, isn't this nice? There's a car that's wanting to get past us there. And just look at that big massive wooden spool there, or two of them. Where are we going? Straight on. Righty-ho. Ooh, bit of construction work going on here. By the looks of it, it looks like they're laying a new road. Yeah, it's definitely, they are definitely laying a new road. Or maybe resurfacing. It's a bit sketchy me going this speed down here. Let's ease off a little bit. Braking in. It's a pity that this truck doesn't have like a retarder on it. It's got a diff lock. I've never had to use the diff lock. In any of my playthroughs on this game, so I tend to sort of leave that one alone. What I do want, let's have a look in our pockets. We've got energy drink, got steak and chips. I want to see if we pass, or when we pass a gas station, is to pop in and pick up a few snacks. Yeah, we can just park over there on the side. We don't need diesel, so we're all right. Let's put our hazards on. Just slowly cruise over here. Got our handbrake on. And they're waiting there. That's fine. Let's just nip over here. And we'll see whether we can... Oh, there's a motel here as well. Pick up some nice snacks. Alright there, my love. You going for the softer version? Let's see what clothes they've got. Light jacket, parka jacket, puffer jacket, winter coats, anorak jackets. I'll tell you what. Do you know what? We'll get a light jacket. Let's just drink that energy drink. I want to get another meal because that's steak and tips or chips. I take it's chips. They call it tips. I'm gonna have a munch on that. Let's get some fried chicken tenders. Let's forget that. Can we buy anything off him? What's he got? Scraper, painkillers. Painkillers? What would you need painkillers for in this game? I've seen them before, guys, but I've never had the sort of option to, or this be in a scenario where I'd need to take painkillers. So if anybody knows where you would, or what sort of situation you would use painkillers for, because I know in the real world, obviously, if you hurt yourself, you take some painkillers. But I've never hurt myself in this game, so yes. Battery pack for flashlight. No, we're all right. Thanks very much. Take it easy. Pizza. Now we're gonna have that steak and chips. Just while we're parked up over the road. Just in case you guys haven't seen the way that you can... Oh, shut your friggin' face! Jesus Christ. I've got my hazard lights on. Right, so... to cook something for yourself. You can see there on the bottom left-hand side, you can see a heart, you can see like an apple, which is the hunger, and the little lightning thing, which is your energy. And the energy went up when I drank that energy drink. So I want to do steak and chips. So we'll pop that in there. Wait for the microwave to cook it, which is quite cool. We do that to take it out, and then you press your Y button to open up your inventory. And there it is there. See, it gives you 35% nutrition. So we will eat that. And that is us all full up. And we will put one of these. Oh God. We'll put one of these in there. Have we got any space up here? We do. Oh, it's sense. So we can do with getting rid of this. We got 100%. That's the light jacket that we've just bought. Equipped. Right. That should give us a bit of a buff because it's not super cold. It's like 2 degrees. But it does impact on your health. It's the survival aspect of the game. Right, let's crack on. We got 114 miles to go, and we got 4 hours and 25 minutes in game time to get there. Bum, bum, bum. Back on the road again with Trucker Jack. We're back on the road again with Trucker Jack. We're hitting that road so hard, getting this meat to be delivered for all those people to eat. Back on the road again with Trucker Jack. That has gotta be the worst bit of singing ever. I am absolutely tone deaf. I really, really, really am. But if you like that, leave us a like. Woo! Look at them. Isn't that cool? We have got deer over there, guys. Very nice. I did see a sign for deer just a bit further back. Right, we should be at our destination within the next couple of minutes. Got 80 odd miles to go. What's that? Speed limit 55. That's fine. Never done 55 in this truck. Even downhill. Right. Let's just pull up here and give way. Coming. Fine. The farmer's field there on the right hand side. Yeah, so guys, did you have a nice weekend? And did you get up to anything interesting? Me? Well, I had a nice chilled out weekend. My wife was off, and obviously my son was off from school, so it was just the 3 of us and Buddy the dog. 4 of us then, and we just had a nice chilled out weekend. Didn't really do too much. Watched just a few random bits and pieces on Prime and Netflix, to be fair. There's the speed limit 25. There's no police. That's fine. Yeah, we got a takeaway on Friday, so we all had salt and pepper chips. So we got 3 portions of salt and pepper chips. My wife and my son had Chinese style chicken balls, and what's he doing? Sometimes they cut out in front of you. And I had salt and pepper chicken balls, and then I also bought a portion of shumais for me and my wife. And you know what? It was very, very nice indeed. And then on Saturday, we had a few beers, to be fair. Yeah, me and my wife just chilled out. Just pick something random on Netflix to watch. Not in particular. We just chilling out, having a couple of beers, having a really good chinwag. Because the shifts that my wife works, it's very rare that we get time together, especially on the weekends. So yeah, we just got a few beers and nothing too heavy. We had a few beers and then we got a nice meat feast pizza. My son had a barbecue chicken pizza. And then on Sunday, I done all of us a lovely roast beef dinner. So I cooked the roast beef on Sunday morning, and then we had roast potatoes. Let's just put up here. Sorry about that, just having a quick vape. Oh, it's gone red again. Yeah, so we had roast potatoes, roast beef, roast potatoes, carrots, parsnip and turnips, and a couple of Yorkshire puddings with some homemade gravy that my wife done. Oh, shut your friggin' face. Did you hear that? They are quite cheeky, the AI traffic. Yeah, so that was my weekend, guys. How about yours? Oh, and I played a bit of that Tavern Manager Simulator, which was quite good. Right, our yard to drop this off is just coming up. Just up here on the right hand side according to the sat nav. So I think is it in here? Ah, no. What the frickin' hell's happened there? That's the first time that's ever happened. It's me, isn't it? Never a dull day. Never a dull day. It's in here with the supermarket is. Right, so where does it want us to park? Oh, around, I see it. Looks like there's only one parking slot, doesn't it? Which way are we going in? This way. Right, okay, cool. See if we can get a 5-star parking bonus, which is always good. There's 3, there's 4, there's 5. We'll just jump out the sides. Hang on a minute, hang on. Is it going to be one of those awkward ones that won't let us put the feet down? No, there we go. Right, let's disconnect the wires. Let's get the air hose first. We will pop that there. And we will pop the electrics just there. Now we pull the pin on the 5th wheel. Nicely done. Right, where is the office? Ah, it's there. Yeah, so we've got to go inside the supermarket. Let's get back in. See whether we can spin ourselves around. Got a full right lock on. need to do a little bit of a shunt. Here we go. Ourselves and forwards. Skillfully manoeuvred. I'll tell you what, do you know what? We will just park up over here, I think. There we go. That will do us right there. Right. How much time have we got left? 2 hours and 57. So we should get a bit of a bonus for that. Right, where is the person that we need to speak to? Is it this lady? It is. There we go. Hey, that's not too bad. That's not too bad at all. So parking precision. We got 5 stars for that. Cargo is 100% intact. We arrived within a good time frame, and we got a good reputation there. We got 185 XP. Payment was 2,925. Parking bonus 250, and season bonus we got 731. So all in all, we got 3,906. So that is not too bad at all. Let's have a look, see what that gives us. So we're almost on $20,000 now, which is quite good. I think the next rig is about 22 or 23. Oh yeah, I want to drop some. I've got a coat in my pocket here. That's got a. That's the durability is 0%. So we will drop that. We've got our light jacket that we bought before, and now we've got 3 empty slots. Right, guys, I am going to leave it right here. I really am. I do hope that you've enjoyed today's episode. If you have, don't forget to do all that lovely stuff like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already done so. And until the next time, keep yourself safe and sound, and I'll catch you all later on. Take it easy, guys. Love you lot.